I'm a man. Been raped by both genders, male and female. Get me out. I don't know who needs to hear this. I don't know who needs to pay attention to this. You got dudes that be raping females and causing incest, all these things that take place, right? But if you ever ask yourself, what if these females that went through incest, went through rape, what if they was armed? Or what if they had a weapon? Or what if they had something to, like, defend themselves type shit? You ever think about that? Like, if you sat there and was like, damn, I could have killed this dude that fucking stuck his shit inside me and, like, you know, not have to really live with the trauma of being deflowered or being belittled in a way by someone who took advantage of you, right? Obviously, rape, incest, being taken advantage of comes in so many formats, so many ways. There's sometimes it's difficult to prevent. I understand that part. Went through it myself. But, you know, you ever really like dig deep and say, man, I wish I could have really done some damage to the person that violated. I'm a man. Been raped by both genders, male and female. I'm one of those like, hey, with both times I was young, but I always tell myself, well, with female, I guess we kind of grew up in those times where it was like, you know, everybody wanted a MILF and stuff like that. So you never really seen it as being taken advantage of. But with a male, it was one of those things that, like, hey, it freaking happened. Never assumed in my life that I ever would have gone through it. But then again, at the time, I wasn't in that state of mind where I had to defend myself. I was more so like put in a vulnerable state, and I chose to, in a way, to go through with what took place. I think the way that I have moved on from both those instances that took place in my life was allowing myself to just forgive and forget. I think that's the best thing that you can do for anybody. It's the best way to go through about with any trauma. As long as you forgive and you forget about the person that has violated you, the one that has raped you, taken advantage of you, your life will become so much clearer, so much better for yourself. You grow a lot wiser. Now, obviously, I don't think that anybody should go through what I've gone through. I don't think that anybody who has gone through rape, incest, and all that stuff should go through those things. I don't wish that upon anybody. If you're a rapist, if you're anybody who has taken advantage of someone, go to fucking hell. Like I said, forgive and forget. It's the best way to go through with trauma and to deal with things as being a rape victim, dealing with incest, you know, being taken advantage of. Like I said, I think for me, like I said, when I went through it with a female, I went through it with one of those things that was kind of like a bucket list, and it was, I think it's like a very like stupid shit that like us late 90s kids always had this in the fucking back of our bucket list type shit. It was some stupid shit, you know. We would always talk about some like, damn, dude, what if I bagged a MILF? Like, and it happened to me twice. But at one time I was actually like very young. Second time, not so young. A little bit more in like my late teens. But anyway, that happened. Forgive and forget. Imagine being able to actually defend your, like I said, you're the person that violates you, and you know, just think about it that way. Obviously, all of this could lead up to abortion, but imagine if you could even prevent getting to the point where you get to an abortion, where you even have to like really go through those things. Imagine like being, you know, already physically developed, already like mentally developed, know that, hey, they are sick human beings. Hey, I think as parents, as older siblings, anybody that is, in a healthy state and understands to educate their kids, educate the younger population. And honestly, I feel like this should be just all across the board for everybody to really understand that, hey, nobody is really ever really fully prepared to ever fight rape, incest, and to be taken advantage of. But it happens. It's just we have to do better when it comes to really fighting this, because it's like I said, it's a lot of sick human beings that are out there, a lot of sick individuals, and I think that us folks that go through these things, like I say, for anyone who does go through these things, or who has gone through it, or who just wants to prevent it, just remember it's always better to be prepared, and it's always better to be safe than sorry. Have those tools that you need in order to defend yourself before, you know, anybody's naked, anybody's taken advantage of. Always be vigilant. Always understand that there are ways to prevent rape. If you see anything, signs, freaking call them out, man. If you're a guy, if you're a female at the fucking bar, club, at the pharmacy, anywhere, you can be mugged and then turned into rape. Always be vigilant. If you see somebody doing some weird shit, some creepy shit, just fucking check somebody, yo. I'll be fucking scared to be like, yo, this shit's wrong. Or, oh man, I gotta mind my business. No. Sometimes you just gotta go up to that person, hey, you doing alright? And honestly, I feel like it goes a long way. So yeah, just look out for folks sometimes. Don't put yourself too out there where you have to defend your life to prevent somebody else's. Hell, you can try to call 911 and maybe they arrive. They're not always gonna arrive, in my personal opinion, but hey, I think that's where, like, your personal tools to defend yourself come into play. Just be vigilant, just be careful, and I think it's gonna make the world a better place. Yeah. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk. Just kidding. Like I said, this was a nice little topic about rape, incest, and stuff like that takes place. Always remember, forgive, forget, and you will move on from your traumas. Y'all take care. Stay blessed.